Welcome to Sailing Bucket List.
We're Tom and Tracy, a retired couple from St. Louis, Missouri. Today we're heading north to the North Channel.
The next several episodes will be our adventures in the North Channel.
And the North Channel is a body of water in Lake Huron, Georgian Bay, the northwest part of Georgian Bay.
It's arguably the best cruising ground in North America.
This episode is number 13, entering the North Channel. We're in Melbourne Bay, the westernmost bay on Manitoulin Island. We want to establish a course to Little Current. This is Manitoulin Island, and here is Melbourne Bay. And you can see the course. It goes basically north into the main body of water, and then it basically just heads northeast and east. Straight east until we go around Clapperton Island. There's a channel right here on the southern portion of Clapperton. Stan told us about a good anchorage in here if you needed it. Another good anchorage that we know of is we could go up here to Logan if things really get dicey. And then on the way to Little Current, there's also an anchorage right here at Rouse that we like. But this whole route is 52.3 nautical miles, and our boat speed will take us about 9 hours.
That's a pretty long day.
Yeah.
What's the weather supposed to be like, just generally speaking?
Westerly winds, building in the afternoon, gentle thunderstorms. If the winds are 10 to 15, they're probably doable. If they go much above 20, we may have to bail out to one of those locations.
All right. Go. Not long after leaving Melbourne Bay, we saw this. Well, if you ever wondered what intermittent showers look like, there's some showers. There's some more. And over here, there's some more. Intermittent showers. Coming around to the front of the boat, you can see the rain on the windshield. What's the highest wind velocity you've seen today, Tom?
About 23. So we're at Melbourne Bay, and we need to get to Little Current. In so doing, we have to tackle some really strong west winds through this North Channel. So we leave Melbourne Bay and we get up into the North Channel, and at this point we find that the winds are gusting to 20, 22, 25 knots from the west.
The waves are pretty darn big too.
The waves are pretty big, and for example, we have to go around this peninsula. So as we go out, we are basically, the waves are on our beam. It's pretty darn uncomfortable. At this point, we decide to seek alternate anchorage. So at this point, we look, and the alternates are, and go into Gore Bay here. The second alternative is to go on Clapperton into Logan Bay. That's okay. We know that is a good anchorage. But either of those, we're in 2 to 3 hours of this horrible weather.
We're just getting beaten up by the wind and the waves.
Yeah. So what we did, we established a course for a very unused anchorage called Helen Bay. When we made this turn south and we were in the lee of this peninsula, it immediately got better, and as we continued south of Berry Island, we came on down to Helen Bay. And I don't know if you can see it, but the depths in here are between 35 and 49 feet. So we ended up anchoring at about 48 feet of depth.
We were very glad we made that decision to bail out a little bit early that day.
Absolutely. And we stayed in there for, again, 2 consecutive days. 6 o'clock p.m. And we are in Helen Bay, which is on the northern coast of Manitoulin Island. We ducked in here because there the west winds by Gore Bay, which is horrendous, 20, 22, 25 knots, 2, 3, 4 foot waves. So we ducked in here at the time temporarily just to catch our breath. We are in 40, what's the depth, Trace?
48.
48 feet of water. We let out 100 feet of chain and 100 feet of road. And we're checking our, we're using an anchor program and also navionics to see if there's any dragging. The bottom line is, it looks like we're going to be here tonight, all day tomorrow, all day Friday, and probably until tomorrow night until Saturday morning. And then I think we'll probably be able to leave and head on to the east toward Little Creek.
Sunset at Helen Bay, Sunday night. Taking some pictures so we can remember this place. Hopefully this is the last night we'll spend here. This is our 3rd night here. Spent 2 full days here after bailing out on the main channel. Winds were a little bit too big. Waves were a little bit too big. Very protected in here. It's been a lovely anchorage. Hopefully tomorrow we leave just before first light. The sun is just about to peek up over the horizon and say good morning to us, just as we're about to leave this anchorage at Helen Bay. Got a long day today. We're heading to Little Current. How many miles is it, Tom?
It's about 42, I think.
About 42 miles. This has been a lovely little protected spot. We anchored in about 47 feet of water. Didn't budge an inch over the past couple of days.
This is a visual of Anchor, our anchor program on my phone, showing how our boat drifted around our anchor for 3 days in fairly strong winds. Okay, it's 5:40 this morning. We're making a course from Helen Bay to Little Current, and the route is 43.5 nautical miles. Take us about 7 hours. You can see the route. Basically leaving our anchorage at Helen Island, going up around Berry Island, and then basically due east underneath Clapperton and underneath Rouse and right on into Little Cut. So 6:30 on Sunday morning on the 31st of July, and we just left Helen Bay. You're looking at the northern shore of Manitoulin Island. We've been in Helen Bay for like 3 days or so. Haven't seen a boat. Now, hopefully, we're going to be able to really rejoin the North Channel.
It's a beautiful sunny Sunday morning. We're in the Clapperton Channel. To our left, that's north, is Clapperton Island, a fairly large island. To our right is the Manitoulin Island, which is a huge island that really defines this whole area. There's a channel here. Get a peek at that trawler coming through. There's a channel here defined by a series of navigational aids like the green buoy we see here. This is the 3rd one we've seen helping us get through this channel. The channel is not unmanageable. It's probably 100 to 150 feet wide in most places. It just requires a significant amount of attention to get through here carefully. We're on our way to Little Current to get some provisions, groceries, laundry, fuel for the week. Just so happens today there's a parade in town. It's called the Haw Eaters Parade. Evidently on Manitoulin Island there's some kind of a berry called haw berries, and the Haw Eaters are having their parade in downtown Little Current and clogging up the docks and clogging up the streets. But maybe we'll get a peek at that parade if we're lucky. It is Sunday and we are coming into the port of Little Current for the evening. Haw Eaters Festival is today. These docks will all be filled up just in time for the parade and the street dance. Lovely little town, good provisioning, nice restaurant to anchor in. We're looking forward to it. We're walking up the hill from the docks to Gigi's Foodland. We need provisions. It's been 9 days on the water and our pantry is getting kind of thin. We hear that Gigi's Foodland will give you a ride back to the dock if you're buying a bunch of groceries. We're hoping that's the case. We just learned that Gigi's Foodland is permanently closed. No ride back to the docks with our groceries. We can get our groceries at Orr's Value Mart, but we have to revise our list because we're going to be carrying everything for more than a half mile.
This shows the Haw Eaters Festival. The photos are taken from the Anchor Inn in downtown Little Current. The Haw Eaters Festival ended with a beautiful display of fireworks as seen from our boat. Yes.
The sun is setting on another beautiful day at the lake.
And another episode of Sailing Bucket List is also complete.
Feel free to hit like or subscribe if you've enjoyed what you see.
And we look forward to seeing you next week.
Thanks for watching.